I'm also chill with fighting this Twitch here. I just auto-attack you twice and kill you, bro. Hey, everybody. Welcome to the next commentary in the Unranked Challenge with only viewer picks. We are playing some Jhin mid today. They said full crit. Okay, I mean, that sounds like a pretty standard Jhin build. So, I looked up some uniqueness of Jhin because, I mean, might as well make it a little bit more interesting with not just going full crit. So we're going to do, hopefully, Hubris first. I mean, Hubris is an item that, honestly, if I was, like, getting destroyed in lane, probably should, like, swap off to another build, because, Hubris is based off of, like, stacking, infinitely through takedowns, and if I don't get takedowns, that's kind of bad. And then we also have Comet with scaling to make it so we eventually will get to a very, very powerful, late game, because we have a Gathering Storm and stuff. Jhin is not that bad of an AD carry as a lane bully, because, sure, mages sometimes can hit you from far away, but Jin's bouncing grenade is so freaking strong if people try to be aggressive on you, because it's very easy to land if they step up too aggressively. Like, this might bounce to her, and I killed a minion. When you kill something with your bouncing grenade, it will increase the damage of it, and that, of course, feels freaking amazing. So we're just going to play pretty far away from her. Don't want to get hit by anything. I started Longsword to try to finish, hopefully, Hubris early on, because, I mean, it does make it so we don't have to worry about the 450 gold from the Doran's Blade, which was set us behind, of course. But sometimes it's a trade-off, you know? Sometimes you go Doran's Blade because... Man, hitting 4th shot would have been so worth it. I'm really disappointed. But I didn't pop Ghost, at least. I was about to. Because sometimes I feel like with Jhin, similar to Vlad, just getting off an ability like that could be so influential. She is quite low. She wants that cannon, I bet. I want her to step up just a little bit in hopes of, like, being able to bounce a grenade onto her, but... she should die 4th shot, I think, right? No, it won't. Never mind, I take it back. Wait, what? Okay, she did not base. Jin's 4th shot does percent missing, so I'm just looking over and over again to see if I can maybe make a play happen. I don't think it's going to happen, though. I do not want to base either, though. And I want to stop her as well, so hopefully this lands. We can tell through comment that it did, because that's why it procced. If I land my W into Q... But otherwise, there's probably no way that she would die. I mean, sure, I deal a lot, but to kill somebody from 370 feels like it would be kind of challenging. I full based in front of her face, so she does know that I left. The reason why I'm leaving instead of, like, trying to kill her or anything is because I'm too worried that if I continue trying to stop her and I ever miss and don't, and she TP's back, then I'm just going to be in a terrible situation, right? Because I don't have TP myself. I went Ghost, so I went a Combat Summoner, so I can't reset as easily and get back quick. So I should take a reset and just say, like, you know what? We tried our best. We almost were able to get her. At least we know that our purchase was also crazy good, because getting just a little bit of lethality early on does feel really nice. And I also got another Q onto her for a little bit of poke damage, even without landing a Q onto a minion killing it. It's still pretty chill, I would say. So we have these traps that we can put down. She can't see the traps, but of course she can see me place them sometimes, and if she steps on them, I could try to snare her so it explodes on her, because it takes forever for it to detonate, but it's pretty unreliable. I would say that it's mostly about just trying to, like, get them stuck. I do have my ultimate, which is really substantial, so I think the best way to play it would be probably just, like, somehow go bot lane, dude, because those guys are low. Jhin ultimate is quite large. Like, you can see when I press it on the minimap, it tells you, like, the distance of the ultimate, and you can see that it is really, really long. So if I go down there, I probably can, like, set something up, right? But Talia might follow me down, so we will put down some traps. I mean, that's chill, I guess, but I'm still disappointed that we didn't get any kills, though. I'm honestly down to commit, guys. I'm just gonna put down a trap behind them. Because the thing is that even if we trade, like, 1 for 2, who cares, dude? Is that, like, not Giga worth? Because what's happening is that we get plate. My team is successfully making it so they get all this farm. Dude, this wave is just screwed. Just take it now. The thresh already hit it twice. It's already screwed. You might as well just make it so they miss more at that point. Anyways, it was a 2 for 1, but we get multiple plates, and of course we're, like, denying stuff too. Man, that's so upsetting. I would have been able to reset completely if we just didn't touch the wave or actually tried to commit for the wave earlier, but whatever. Do I get stopped again? No, I don't. Thank God. I would have been pretty frustrated if that happened. Yeah, we can definitely go for the hubris this game. I mean, why would we not? With getting a little bit of an advantage for ourselves. Faster we get this, the better. And then the reason why this is so fun on Jhin is because Jhin has the effect of attack speed doesn't really scale on him. It just gives you bonus AD. Same with crit chance and stuff, because your attack speed is, like, set to be a certain number and it can't go above, and you have a reload mechanic. So you have, like, the highest AD in the entire game. And Hubris is an item that gives you stacking AD depending on kills. So that combined with Hubris makes it so Hubris technically could be more effective on Jhin than any other champion if you get enough stacks of it. I hate it when it bounces the way that I don't want it to bounce. I wanted it to go towards the caster minions, but it didn't. If I ever land a snare on her after I deal a little bit of damage, I might just immediately ulti, because Jhin ultimate damage is very high if you can land most of them, which I'm not good at. But, I mean, his damage is really good. I mean, it does 100 to 400 per shot. That's not saying, like, the total amount that it does. That's per shot. It does more damage the lower they are, and then the final shot crits, so, like, it hits really hard, of course. It's just kind of challenging to land it onto people, I would say. Also, Twitch might rotate mid, right? I do have Ghost, though. There's a Bard. I should just open up there, probably. We'll just open up anyway. Never mind, I'll just Ghost out. See ya. I was too focused on looking at her rather than my own screen, which caused me to kind of grief, huh? If I land my W here, I think I can flash kill. But that's every single fourth shot that I can do it, so be aware that I'm, like, really just paying attention to her movement right now. Because the most important thing is landing my W so I chunk her and then flash fourth shot with Q as well. Because I think that would be, like, the perfect amount of damage to get her. If I do flash Q auto attack, it's not going to deal enough. She's going to live with, like, 100 HP. It's just so difficult to land your W, though. And also now I don't have fourth shot up either. Also, fourth shot gives you a bonus movement speed, so that's why I wasn't afraid of auto-attacking that. Because otherwise you get stunned underneath turret, since she was kind of close. As you can see, our wave clear is still insane. And we also have our hubris done, unless this Twitch goes for me, but we have a pink ward here, so we would probably see him. That's chill. Hubris is completed. Now, we just go for crit items. So we just build, like, probably Collector, and then Infinity Edge, and then a Last Whisper, most likely, and then whatever else last crit item we want to go. Normally it's like Rapid Fire Cannon. Unless I wanted to go a true scaling build and went for that other item. Yikes, you're just dead, dude. With Bard being there and Talia already being there, there's just no way that I could ever save him in that scenario. Way too many people. Talia also is able to wave clear at this point very easily because she's kind of reached that point as a champion that she has plenty of mana to work with. Dude, I really want to hit this. Nice, I can. Did my team really not pay attention to Talia just rotating straight on them? She walked over every single ward. Interesting. Probably should go this way, but... most likely helping him is just gonna get me killed, so I'm just gonna walk all the way away. There's just no reason to. Very sad that Talia just literally walked over every single possible board and managed to gank my teammates that clearly could see her rotating all the way down. She didn't even use her ultimate to kill them, but whatever, I guess. I do have scaling. We have that Gathering Storm, so it is what it is, huh? They also have a really squishy team, and I mean, Jhin damage does feel kind of ridiculous versus squishies when you finally get that crit going. Let me just grab the red buff. I probably can't do much else besides that, though. Looks like maybe bot lane is going to get a kill, but I bet Talia is going to rotate down again, because she never did use her wall. And if I was her, I would definitely use it if my bot lane is playing super aggro onto them. I don't know where Bard is, so this is kind of ballsy to go for. How am I worth a 100 gold shutdown? I do not understand that. Too bad my Q didn't bounce to the Twitch and kill him, and then I could, like, focus on somebody else, but I did get to help out the team, utilize our Ghost. Damn, she is low enough that I think that we can do the Q flash auto, but it's only if I have Force Shot again, I just don't. Oop. Yeah, I won't be able to get her. Even if I auto-attacked her there, it wouldn't have worked. I literally stunned myself in a way, because when they showed up and I got hit by the Talia thing, it just ruined everything. But that's okay. I mean, I'm literally so surprised also that I was worth so much. Like, why? Am I really that strong? I don't think so. They have a lot of slows, right? They even have, like, multiple Blade of the Ruined Kings, and that also slows. Might as well go something that's related to that. Our level 11 is pretty strong if we get off a really good ultimate, too. The damage on this is really, really, really high. So I feel like we're still chilling still. You're not coming bot to take the wave, are you? I said I was going to build that other item, and I'm not. The, Yuntal. It's just because it's the only other 80 item that I could go besides all of the crit items that I'm already going, so technically that would give me the most amount of damage. I'm just dead. This Bard is unfortunately going to just ruin my day. Even if I flash away, it was pointless. I should have saved my flash the whole entire time and tried to flash at the very end, if anything. Well played to Bard. I can't 2v1 them. The team got the dragon, and then as they backed away, they just ganked me at a good timing. Not much that I can really do besides hold on to flash and just hope that it works out better. I have to join team fights with my team rather than them ever come to me. Most of my teammates are playing for side lanes and stuff, but not when I'm there. So we're just gonna lose all the bot lane because nobody's down here. I just won't even step up because it's pointless, I guess. I could just die to Bard ultimate. They literally are just camping. The best thing to do is just not die if you're being weak-sided, and I am. Ooh. Sure, I'll grab that. This is a case of, like, I want to engage on them, but I can't. With my character, it's all up to Thresh and Varus to, like, land their ultimates or something to be able to do it. I did get him with that last shot right before I got Bard ultied. What? Dude, it's Faker. Oh, and you gave me the kill? Thank you very much, dude. This is gonna feel pretty damn good now, dude. Because we're getting more hubris stacks, so 21 AD. Very nice. Jhin feels so freaking amazing to play with your team because his snare is very, very, very powerful. We just missed everything. So Thresh is just dead. At least I didn't get engaged on by her, I guess. We see where Twitch is, so maybe I can even shove in this wave since it looks like she's probably not going to go for me. I'm going to walk really far away because Bard looks like he's rotating for me, though, and he could still kill me pretty easily. Otacon's coming up. My team should be able to not get caught while I'm basing because it's not being done immediately. And then once I finish my collector, we can start building our next item, which should be IE immediately. This should technically spike harder than the Yuntal build because the Yuntal build would take forever to stack that attack speed passive. Ooh. What? Okay, it's fine. I mean, I'm sad that I wasn't able to get some of those kills because I missed my ability, but just because I still hit them with a Q, anybody that dies within 3 seconds of me damaging them still gives me more stacks. So I'm starting to get really strong really quickly. We have 442 AD at 20 minutes. And just wait until I finish my Infinity Edge, too, because once I have IE, I mean, our crit is gonna hit so freaking hard. As you can see, the dragon's coming up too, so that's another thing that we need to go for. My biggest threat, I would say, is besides like Bard Ultimate or Viego already being on top of me, because I like face check him, it's mostly Palia Wall or Twitch pressing R on me after stealthing, and I have no idea that either of them are like nearby, and I just instantly get caught and die. What? Okay, got his flash. This is honestly not a good fight. Because the issue is... It was not a good fight, now it's okay, because I'm able to pop off. I actually managed to kill her with that shot, that's crazy. This is almost a pentakill in the making. Yo, no way, dude. That's crazy. Holy. I already knew it was a pentakill in the making. I could see it from like a mile away because they were not really close to me, and their champions also suck at gap closing after they use a bunch of their abilities. So what happened is that we were getting pinched, and that's why I said the fight was going to suck in the beginning. Is getting pinched on as an AD carry is one of the worst things that could ever happen, because you kiting is like one of the best ways for almost any AD carry inside the entire game to normally survive. And you can normally only kite one direction. And if I was to kite two people, this wall is in the way to kite this way. So I had to kite, I preferred into Vayne because she's the squishy character. Vayne, sure, she's annoying and she does like a huge amount of damage and she stealths, but whenever I auto-attack her, I like deal a third of her HP, so I didn't care. Meanwhile, this guy has a stun and a slow with his ultimate, and I just did not want to get killed by him. I'm pretty sure if I ulti this guy and land every single shot, I kill him, but I'm just so bad at Jhin ultimate that I'm nervous about wasting it. I think I'd prefer to use it on somebody that is a more realistic target, considering I'm gonna do that. Whoa. Can I just fourth shot her and just see how much it does? Okay. It does a little bit. Oh my god, I crit that guy for 800 before. I'm not gonna get an assist on the other guy. Dude, how did he escape? Did he really run downwards? Because there's a trap here and here, and that should have procced if he ran over it. We really crit for 800 with a single auto attack. Nice try, Varus. Good attempt. They're probably gonna try to do this, right? Let's try to stop them. I'm still pretty powerful. We did give 1k to Twitch, which is a issue, just because we're winning hard from the Pentakill and stuff doesn't necessarily mean that it's gonna be like now an automatic win going forward, because it was a gigantic throw for me to die in a way. I do this quickly, but I'm afraid of Twitch. I don't have any lifesteal as well. So the amount of damage that I'm taking is already very high. I'm hoping that Twitch isn't up here. Okay, we see where he is, so we're chilling. one auto attack is all I need to finish that guy. Everybody kind of just left me there. Okay. I, of course, should be focusing on my own character to not die the way that I did, but also, like, how come nobody defended me when I'm doing it? Because there's just soloing Baron. I figured that there would be nothing else to do besides defend me, because at the end of the day, if you just defend me, this would have already been done by now. I could have just done it with him, because I deal so much to it. The reason why I deal a lot to it is because every 4th shot, it's going to deal a lot because of the percentage damage, and then eventually I'll just, like, smite it myself in a way, right? So in my brain, I'm just like, my team will defend me because they know that I'm very important for the Baron. But no, Udyr wants to go do it himself. He does not care. I mean, it turns out Udyr can solo it. It just takes a few years. And hey, I still got it too, right? I mean, I can't complain. That's more AD for me. Look how much I have. My ultimate does 1,400 damage last shot. The reason why I'm leaving is because I feel like this is not going to be contested. 703 AD. And that's without this hubris as well. Remember that if I proc this, this is going to, like, give me a crap ton. You need to have kills to proc the hubris. Or assist, whatever. The last 3 seconds of hitting somebody. They have some pretty annoying champions for Jhin to ulti against. Like, if I ulti, maybe Bard ultis just to stop me, or Twitch is already behind me and just starts pressing his R key, or Talia walls. There's a lot of different things that could be extremely annoying. I feel like our vision control is kind of trash. Never mind, we see where everybody is. I'm also chill with fighting this Twitch here. I just auto-attack you twice and kill you, bro. Get off of me. Don't you know who... Dude, am I about to get 2 pentas? How crazy would it be if I got 2 pentas? I'm probably not going to be able to because, unfortunately, this Vayne is just ruining my day. She stealthed twice and both my auto-attacks hit the turret instead. So yeah, that was Jhin. How much AD did we have at the end? Almost 800. And I had 49 stacks of Hubris. So that item gave me 109 AD. So that was Jhin mid. Hopefully it was entertaining. I definitely thought the build was pretty good. The reason why I went Comet is because Jhin with Comet is one of the highest win rate things that he has in the game right now. So that's why I did that. Give honor to those guys. Thanks for watching. We'll look at the damage dealt and stuff. Jhin mid, super underrated pick. Did not deal the most damage in the game, but Teemo was probably just auto-attacking that Vayne all laning phase, and honestly, I don't really have many opportunities to hit that Talia unless she steps up aggressively, and she didn't. See you guys later. Thanks for watching. Peace out. Have a great day. Bye. Hey, everybody. Welcome to the next commentary in the Unranked Challenger with only viewer picks. We are playing some Shaco Support today, but not the standard AP Shaco Support. They said to play AD Shaco Support. They didn't say runes or anything, but I think it's pretty clear about what we should be doing. I wonder if you can cheese this guy. It's not even on it. Alright, I'm on the way bot. I just wanted to see if he was going to be there or not. We do have Hail Blades, but honestly, I don't know if that's going to be that effective versus them. What? So, is Rel going to kill my teammate? Why on earth would Rel commit that hard? We only poke and then back away. Oh no, am I gonna get myself killed? Okay, no, I'm fine. Worth. What a crazy level 1 fight. Why did Rel flash in? That was literally psychotic. If I level up to level 2, I can kill this guy so easily. But we don't really seem to be that close level 2. At all. I did miss some EXP. She's gonna reach 3. Oh my god. You know what? We should make it so we don't get dove. I think that's the best thing to do. So I'm gonna put down a trap like here and just hope that if they try to dive us, that this will be our line of defense. The reason why I'm not helping him CS is because I am scared that we were going to get engaged on by like somebody else. Let's put a trap there. What the hell, dude? I'm so dead. Dude, that's so lame that they were already just camping that brush. I was hoping that I could Q out. As you can see, the red buff also showed where I was. I'll still take it, though. I'll gladly take any kills that we can get. I should have never overcommitted for the MF. I could have been in such a better position than I was. Bro, you're chilling. There's no way that they can go for you. This Ezreal's level 4 before I'm freaking 3. I guess it's the same for this Reldo too, huh? Oh. Yikes. Well, this Jarvan is just kind of crazy, isn't he? I mean, he just is playing for their bot lane, and that's very smart, because playing for their bot lane seems like a genius play to me. Ooh, double kill. I can't help, I don't have anything. I did get an assist, and Ezreal is able to collect all of the waves, so I guess we'll take it. Yo, we gotta live! The reason why I committed for that guy so hard there is because I knew that recently he used his standard. How Jarvan works with his dash ability is that he needs to like flag and drag, so he puts down the standard, which is the flag, and then he has to drag himself with his Q. So because it was right in front of us, he doesn't have any way to drag himself anywhere. So I went in, even though I was low HP. I also pinged beforehand to hopefully let my Ezreal know that I wanted to go in. And it worked out. And it looks like Ezreal's gonna get a solo kill too. Oh, maybe? Okay, maybe not. Oh, no, he does. Nice. I still am coming bot lane, though, because even if I go mid lane, I just don't like that I'm super underleveled, and I really want to be a bit stronger than I am with, Dude, this sucks. He's pushing so freaking fast. I'm so underleveled. Like, I'm chill being underleveled because I'm a support, but my god, man. There's a pink ward here that I'm just gonna clear out. I'm pretty sure I would just die to this guy, right? Can I just have some of this? I'll help you. I'm in the area, so that means that you're safe. They said to do Emax instead of Qmax. So I guess I'll do that. Oh, he's just dead. Dies to ignite. Wow, he leveled up. If I didn't go for an auto attack there, I think he would have actually not died. Man, I would have been triggered if that happened, but it didn't. So we're not triggered at all. I'm not trying to shove in the wave. Damn, dude. This is so awkward. I was trying to keep it frozen for her, but my freaking trap ruined it. Sorry? I mean, she'll be back pretty soon. She's not going to miss that much. It could have been way worse if, like, she had a long death timer or something. I'll stick around. I think this is so risky for me, but if Wukong wants to do a play like being in a menace inside of their jungle, I might as well. We're all coming topside to try to help kill this guy. He has no way out. I just want to make sure I get at least an assist, of course, because if I don't get an assist, I'll be really triggered. I'm just trying to get my Targon stacks here. I'm not trying to take more than just my Targons. I'll, like, not even get EXP for that cannon because I walked out of range to not take it from my Mundo, because I'm not trying to do that to him. I'm going to go Symbiotic so I can roam around everywhere. We'll still finish this Voltaic, but unfortunately I have nothing that I can buy with it. I'll even apologize to him to make him feel better. No, I just want to stop his base. Whatever. Oh, there's a ward in here, so we will definitely clear that out. I probably should immediately rotate to the grubs, because a big fight looks like it's going to break out, and I bet even Rel is going to rotate over too. Ahri still has her ultimate. Nice. This doesn't really seem like that good of a fight, does it? I'm so close level 6, dude. I feel like I could probably 1v1 this Zed if I played it correctly. But at the same time, I could get myself killed too. Ooh. Oh? Okay, this is good, this is good. I don't even die here. If he ulties me, then I just use my ultimate myself. Okay, I might have gotten myself killed, probably. Oh, I dodged his Q, actually. Never mind. He used that Q way too early. I don't have any mana back. We can just get an assist, though. All right, dude. We are smurfing. We are popping off. Why I said that my ultimate is so good to, like, probably survive against the Jarvan when he was trying to go on me was because your ultimate does create a clone, which is useful and stuff, but the other thing is, if you activate it, you disappear for, like, 1 second or half of a second or something, and that legitimately is a actual, you disappear off the map completely. So you can use it to, like, dodge important abilities and stuff. Okay, stopping her base is okay. I think we're fine with that. I'm sad that I wasn't able to do more with my ultimate, but it's chill. I don't even have my Voltaic yet, and I think that Power Spike is going to be a pretty big one for our damages. I'm gonna die. I'm not gonna die, wow. Thought I was dead for sure. There's Jarvan. They're clearing out my vision, but I can't really do anything about that. The dragon's coming up kind of soon. Ugh. I'll just stick around, I guess. I mean, I don't have that much mana, but I have enough. And there's this, too. Just checking to see if there's, like, any vision anywhere. I know that I was going to take, like, a pretty bad trade because, I mean, it is a Zed at the end of the day. I was hoping that... it would still be enough then. Oh, wow, he's actually going to live. Also, I'm just going to die here for sure. I already know that I was screwed as soon as I went in because there was no way to catch up to the Zed afterwards. Zed just jumped away from our Wukong and there was no way out after. Well, nice try, guys. It was close. I feel like we shouldn't have lost as hard as we did, considering we did get to have my ultimate pop onto Zed, and when your ultimate dies, it causes a fear and does some damage. I guess it just was not enough, though. Okay, I'm very surprised that guy just allowed me to do that to him. There's nothing I can do to stop them. I don't even know how low they were either. We can just clear out some vision in the meantime and maybe use some of my Targons or whatever that I have, my support item. Get some bonus money for myself. I mean, I have my item, it's just... I have to base to go get it. So we're gonna go Bloodsong. Bloodsong is like a Sheen item for supports, so we want to go the Sheen one. The item after this is gonna be Collector, he says. Okay. It is an expensive item. Going multiple, just like standard items, is very costly compared to going support items. But hey, I'll do it. I'm sure First Strike could have been pretty crazy, huh? I'm just looking all over the place to see what's around. Dang, I'm actually not going to kill him either. He's going to live. He's going to live with 16 HP. That is crazy. Also, buying a longsword wouldn't have affected anything because it wouldn't have made it deal more. So your ultimate doesn't counter Zed ultimate? I think I used it at the perfect moment where he did mark me, and I thought that I could make myself immune so the mark doesn't work at all. That's crazy. I really expected that it would have worked. But yeah, that guy has 2 fully completed items, and I'm just not even close to being as relevant as this, and we still almost 100-0'd while being under-leveled as well. I mean, Shaco does crazy amounts of damage when you get to combo people well. Ooh, yikes. I'm not gonna fight this, guys. Do you want your stuff over here? I'm trying to give it to you. Looks like Ari's just gonna get one tap. I don't really know what to do to help her, dude. It seems like she's just dying on repeat. I really have been attempting to assist. I guess this blue buff is mine now. I'm just trying to put a box in an area where maybe the, Damn, Zed is such a annoying character to face, bro. Would have passed. There's nothing I can do to help this guy, man. Like, the best thing I can do is just try to, like, kill their carries. So, when I say, like, I can't help, I'm not saying that I can't help for the entire fight. I'm only talking about at that moment, by the way. My Q, in my opinion, is the way to play it. My Q is like the most important part. Dude, are you serious? Unreal, whatever. He decided to blast cone. He was like, yo, he felt me, I guess, and just was like, I'm out of here. Oh my gosh, man, I'm so sad. There's so many instances. How fast do I do this? Wow, I do this very slowly. But Jarvan is dead for a little bit, right? So, honestly, I think I could still do it. This is clearly supportive because it's going to support my team with taking his blue away from him. Yeah, our Q damage is insane. What Shaco Q does is that when you turn stealth, your next auto attack does bonus damage and it crits. Also, using your ultimate and also your W while you are Q'd doesn't reveal your stealth either. Using your E does, though. That'd be so stupid if you could E. I'm so dead here, but I think he dies too, so it's chill. There's no freaking way that Wukong's gonna let this guy survive. I'm okay with trading a 1-for-1 my life with one of their strongest members every day of the week. If you can play support and like take one important character out of the fight, in fact, the most important character, you are going to have a pretty good game, I would say. MF can outplay this. What? She couldn't? That's crazy. It looked like Mundo just ran under turret with his ultimate proccing and there was no way to outplay it whatsoever. Wow, that's nuts. Zed's probably gonna be here, and when he is, then it's kind of a big deal. Gotcha. So, he ultied me, but I just went into my box. If I just go into my box, there's not much he can do. Also, a trick that I'm trying to do on repeat is that when your clone is too far away from you, there's something called tethering, and when it tethers to you with the circle, it has to pop back towards you. When it tethers, it is very confusing for the enemy because the tether kind of looks like I Q'd. So I'm trying to do that to make it so Zed thinks that's me, and then if I stay stealth while it tethers, he'll ulti the clone instead. In that case, I didn't do the tethering there. I just used it preemptively because I felt like it was useful to just have it out. Your clone can auto-attack just like you, and it does good damage. The clone deals 60% of my damage. What? Oh my gosh, I still got it. Shaco's passive is that whenever you attack somebody from behind, it does bonus damage, so that's why I'm always trying to go behind people, too. That's another thing that I have not really mentioned. It includes your E damage as well. When people have their back turn, they take bonus damage, and your E does bonus damage when they're below 30%. I guess I didn't really go over Shaco's kit. Jack in the Box is just for the fear. Jack in the Box is super strong with AP, but with AD, it doesn't get any scaling, so the amount of time that scales with AP will never get better. It's still a decent ability, though. Oh my goodness, dude. My damage is so crazy. I didn't use my ultimate because I figured that maybe he would just, like, want to commit completely for me. Huh. Apparently need to time it better than that. If you notice, I did an animation for my ultimate. I guess you have to do it way in advance. I was doing it on purpose to try to dodge his damage. Because when you disappear, then you can dodge it. I was going for an outplay angle. They say to go Infinity Edge next. So I would make it so I only, like, one-tap their squishies. I'll probably not be able to kill this Jarvan very easily because he has, like, 200 armor. But I'm down. I don't even think the game's going to last long enough to finish Infinity Edge because, getting the first 2 items on support is the easiest part because of your gold gen through killing minions and stuff. But as soon as you finish it, you don't get gold as easily. You normally just get gold through honestly killing people, I would say. So if you don't get a bunch of kills, there's no way you can get to the next items very quickly. You're just dead. I mean, even though I'm not strong against you, it doesn't really matter. This clone's just gonna die. I probably can't go for this, Heimerdinger. Don't think it's gonna work. If I had my ultimate, maybe I would attempt it just because I know that I can get a huge amount of damage off. And then press my ultimate, hopefully to dodge his grenade. Because how Heimerdinger works is that he just wants to have turrets around him, and then he presses his grenade, and if he stuns you, you're screwed, and his grenade is harder to land further away. If it's very up close, it's actually very easy to land. Probably can't do much to, like, stop them here, so I'm just gonna chill for a second. And clear out some of their vision now, at least. If I have full mana, I'm gonna use some boxes. Oh, goodness. It seems as though... I know Zed probably wants to army, right? Do I want to go for this guy? I'm going to get myself killed. I know that my damage is so high, though. If I have a box to jump to, I could probably win. That would be the win con, having him jump into my box. I'm going to pretend to go for the turret and then back away for a moment. Oh, dang, it does not going to work. The reason why it's not going to work is because he hit the box before. So how I wanted to fight him would be... He goes in on me, and then when he ulties me, I Q into the box, which fears him, and then I DPS. But instead, he got feared first. Honestly, looking back at it, it was never going to work because the fear duration is half of a second. I thought the fear was like 1 second, because 1 second is normally enough time as a 80 assassin to deal enough. But because we're maxing Q second, then it's definitely not going to work. Now that this is max, though, I am excited to go kill MF, because that's really what I want to be doing. I know my damage to her should be so crazy. This should hurt so bad, especially if I can finish the next item, too. We'll see if we ever finish this IE. I mean, I only have 25% chance of critting. I don't know how crits work with your... this. The bonus damage can crit. Okay, so the bonus damage isn't really a crit. It just acted like a crit. Dude, I'm gonna only die because I played it poorly. If I flashed away, I probably could have won that. My damage to MF was freaking nuts. But, oh well. I'm pretty happy with how the game went. I did enough. I don't know why Jarvan's freaking out, but I mean, he's been freaking out for a while. We are not going to finish the IE, sadly. That's okay, though. Damn, the escalation, Heimer. I thought you were just chilling. I bet if I did finish the Infinity Edge, if I just auto-attacked either of the squishies one single time, it probably would deal over half their HP in one hit. Pretty sure. Zed is really trying his heart out. Guys, wait, I want to see how much damage I can deal, please. What? Well, I crit him for like 680 there, and that's only with these items too. Like, can you imagine how much more I would crit for if I had IE? Anyways, thanks for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you guys in the next one. My whole entire team played pretty well, but I only got 2 honors. So I will see you guys later. My damage was second highest. All of our damage was super weak compared to Zed, but honestly, I mean, my damage is very comparable with a lot of our carries, I would say. So, see you guys later. Peace out. Bye.